Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So it's that time of the month again. It is where I tell you my favourites and what I've been loving this month. And this month we have a special guest, as my sister is just home for the weekend, so I figured to mix it up I would get her involved as well, and she's going to give you a few of her favourites as well, so not just mine. So we're just going to take it in turns. So, do you want to start or shall I start?
Shall I start?
Yeah.
So, starting on a food related theme, I picked this up in Sainsbury's, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, and it is a Ritter coconut chocolate, and oh my gosh, it is incredible. It is. I'm just like Abby, an absolute fan of chocolate. I have some every day, and this one's really good. It's not too coconutty and it's got a good bit of chocolate, so I got this back for Abby because I don't think she's got it in her Sainsbury's yet.
Yeah, maybe I should try it now.
It is so good.
I'll try it.
Taste test.
Right. I can't imagine the macro. Oh, no.
Don't get it on
That's
the,
an error.
Don't get it on the white,
white jeans. Oh, so it's like a coconut cream inside.
Yeah. But
so yeah. Right, let's try it.
high expectations now.
No, it's not really coconutty, is it?
It's not overwhelmingly coconutty, it's just like a hint, which I think is really nice because I don't like Bounties because they're too coconutty.
Oh, that's really good.
This is good.
That is a double thumbs up from me.
So good.
Right, hide it.
Put it away now.
Hide it so I don't eat it. Alright, I'll carry on with food as well. I've gone for, in my last vlog, you will see me pick up this. It is the roasted red pepper dip from Aldi. So I picked this up from Aldi the other day. I think it was £2. I didn't really know. I think I picked it up thinking it would be like a salsa, but it's not. It's more of like a hummus texture, and that is because it is, the main ingredients are red pepper and cannellini beans. So it's a really similar, that like chunky texture to hummus, but it's got flavoured with smoked paprika, so it's got a really, really nice smoky flavour, and the macros on it are incredible. For quarter of a pot, which is like 50 grams, which is quite a lot, it's only 60 calories, 3 grams of fat and 5 grams of carbs. So I've been having this just on a lunchtime when I've been having like my mixed like food platter with like carrot sticks and cucumber and stuff. But yeah, I'd highly recommend nipping into Aldi and picking this up.
So my next one is, moving off the food theme for a little bit, is a new mascara that I got. So this is the Maybelline Lash Sensational, and I kind of always just pick up what mascaras on offer generally. Pick this one up, it's like $7.99 in Boots, and it is just so good. Like, I love it. You don't need much on, you don't need to cake on the mascara, and it just, like, I love it. It's so good. So definitely recommend the Maybelline Lash Sensational. If you see it in Boots or see it anywhere else, give it a go.
Right, my next favourite is another one of those random ones, a little bit like I did last month. Asparagus. So I am absolutely loving that asparagus is back in season, because when it's not in season, it's so expensive. So this whole bunch, picked it up in Morrison's for £2. I absolutely love it. Steam it, roast it, like chop it up into salads. But yeah, if you don't like asparagus, try it. It is my favourite vegetable. Speaking of which, if you could only eat one vegetable for the rest of your life, what would it be? Comment down below. I asked this to all my clients and yeah, friends. Like, I think it's such an interesting question. I don't know why. But
what would yours be?
If I could only eat one vegetable for the rest of my life, it would be broccoli. But my favourite vegetable is either asparagus or roasted parsnips. What about yours?
Probably broccoli as well, but favourite veg. I think my favourite veg definitely changes depending what's like in season and what I'm enjoying. And at the moment, it's probably still Brussels sprouts, because I've been having them with everything. Like this last couple of weeks, they've been probably having them every day. I absolutely love them at the moment. My next one is, I've got a little pile here of Lorna Jane. So Lorna Jane Sportswear. This kind of knew about it, but I bought a couple of things in when we were in LA in October. Absolutely love them. and then they had a bit of a clearance sale in their store in London, so I went and picked up a few bits. And yeah, so like sports bras, generally sports bras and tops I've got, but they are absolutely amazing. So if you know Lululemon, Sweaty Betty, it's on that kind of style, that quality, and I just feel so good when I'm wearing it in the gym. So it's kind of like look good, feel good, and I always have a good workout when I'm wearing Lorna Jane.
They are an Australian brand. First you could only get it on Active In Style website in England, but I think now you can get it in John Lewis, and I do know that they have their own shops as well.
House of Fraser and Debenhams also.
Oh yeah,
have
Debenhams,
their, like,
yeah.
little concessions
Actually, yeah,
there.
Debenhams do have a concession now, but yeah, they're really good quality. I've not actually got anything of theirs, but I know
I'm building up quite a collection
Yeah.
now, so absolutely amazing.
Hannah's more Lorna Jane and I'm more Lululemon. So those leggings, I did have some leggings that were going to make my favourites video, but we decided to go with Lorna Jane for this one. Right, me again?
Final one, yeah.
Next up is a book that I'm reading. Well, I just finished it last night, and you know that I'm trying to read 30 books this year, with it being my 30th birthday. So just trying to read like a variety of different books. This is one that I've been reading on an evening, and it was called Lion. So you may have seen it, or you may have seen the film that was recently out in the cinema like a few months ago. It is all about, the basis of the story is, it's a little Indian boy, really, really poor, who went off one day with his brother to try and find money and like food and stuff for the family. And he got separated from his brother, jumped on a train thinking he was going back home, but in the end ended up like thousands and thousands of miles away in Calcutta. So completely like lost all his family, didn't know where he was, survived on the streets of Calcutta for a while before being picked up, and it's like a series of events, and basically he gets like adopted by a family in Australia, and it is the story of him going back to India and like trying to find his mum. And yeah, it's definitely made me cry a couple of times. It's not the sort of book that I would normally pick up, but it was just one of those ones on Amazon which like recommends you, and incredible book, absolutely incredible. I've recommended it to everybody that I've come into contact with. I've like told about this book. I did nearly try and watch the trailer for the film the other day, but I was like, stopped myself because I didn't want to know what was going to happen in the book because I hadn't finished it yet. But one of my clients has just got back from Dubai, and she watched the film on the plane, and she says that I've got to watch the film as well because that is amazing.
Things about
yeah,
the film.
so it's with, is it Dev Patel, the guy from Slumdog Millionaire? So yeah. I think I'm gonna try and
Nicole Kidman's in it as well.
Yeah,
Nicole Kidman.
Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna try and catch up with the film. But yeah, it's called Lion. I don't know the name of the author. Or well, it's a autobiography, so I don't know. I can't remember the name of the little boy. It's called it's Saru Briley. I want to say. I think it's Saru Briley. But I will insert the details here, and I'll leave the link to get the book down below. But yeah, I definitely recommend it. If you need to pick up a book for your like summer holiday reading or whatever, definitely look at picking up this book. Amazing. I've got one more. So I've also been loving this month another YouTube channel by the name of Sarah's Day, who is an Australian vlogger, health and fitness vlogger, and I can't get enough. Like, I've been binge watching her videos. Like, whenever I've been like, normally when I watch YouTube videos when I'm like having my breakfast, my lunch and my dinner, like that's like my time to like just sit back and relax a little bit. And I've like lost touch with everybody else because I've just basically been watching this one vlogger from Australia. She's amazing. If you've not checked her out, I'll leave her details down below. But A, it makes me want to move to Australia. B, it makes me wonder why I don't live in a hot climate. C, like, Australia has the most amazing food and drink, cafe, bar culture ever that I just want to go to. D, she has an amazing body. E, she has a well-fit boyfriend. F, like, she's just so high on life all the time, and she makes it seem real. Like, her crux is like fruit and nut mix, and she just like has it all the time, but she's so funny with it as well. I know a few people follow her, but yeah, highly recommend, go and check her out. She's just amazing. She's just such a lovely person, you can't help but like her. So yeah, she's called Sarah's Day, and she's in Sydney, based in Sydney, but yeah, I'll leave her channel down below. That is it for this month. That is it for April. I cannot believe that it's going to be May on Monday. Well, I can't believe it's going to be May on Monday because it snowed last week. But also because it's like getting into summer.
So quick,
as always, if there's any products or anything that you've been loving this month, I would love to hear. I'd always trying out new things. So leave a comment down below, like get in touch, send me a message. If you like this video and you'd like to see more of them, give me a thumbs up. And if you could subscribe, then that would also be amazing. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.